Welcome to Mostly True Stories with Dr. Juan Harrison, a series of feel-good, faith-based short stories from a Texan's perspective. Now here's Dr. Juan Harrison with today's story. Please enjoy.
She spent the Mother's Day afternoon visiting her mother's grave with her father, then spent time with two older ladies she feels close to. I cooked supper and washed the dishes while she made another run to a nearby neighbor and friend whose husband recently passed within a short time of her mother's passing. The Bible describes her as a helpmate, but the truth is I think we could both be called that. As long as I remember, we have worked together to get it done. In recent years, with both of us in retirement, I do a big part of the bed making, laundry, cooking, floors, dishes, and whatever else she often subs at her former school to finish up her Social Security. My small side business is easier to handle now than the old long days working after dark, sometimes missing kids' bedtimes but not their ball games. She ran a daycare from our home, keeping all of her teachers' buddies' kids. She finally gave in, became an official teacher after years of practice at home. It's hard to imagine a house where one person works all day in or out of the home while the other one comes home and plops down in the recliner. Then the partner starts her household chores. We figured out earlier that if both of us were carrying the load, we could get done sooner and then both could just rest for a little while. It had nothing to do with woman's lib and really more about fairness in a relationship. My mom used to help my dad pick cotton when I was a little boy. On the farm, we worked till it was all done. In truth, I reckon that a lot of durable marriages that weathered the storms probably based on some kind of a fairness. Alabama used to sing a song called It Works, where Dad rattled his glass and Mom brought him a refill of iced tea. That sounds unfair until we find that Dad probably did a lot of things out of sight to help earn that tea glass privilege. A friend whose wife left him saw my wife doing something nice for me like that. He liked it. I told him that she and I have built a mutual admiration society based on fairness and serving one another. It was too late to save his marriage, but I hoped it might help him later. Over the years, my wife did any number of kindnesses for my co-workers during holidays and special weeks. She kept me up on birthdays and anniversaries and generally made me look good as they felt appreciated and probably the easiest thing to do and often the most neglected in the workplace. We rarely had any employee leave our school and had a waiting list of prospective employees. One boss asked me if I stockpiled applicants. I tell people I retired and the world went on. However, they cried when they realized my wife wasn't going to be there for them. I couldn't have done it without my helpmate. I always tell people she's the nice one in the marriage. This is Dr. Juan Harrison, and this has been a selection from my series, The Mostly True Stories of Dr. Juan Harrison. Find me on Facebook and my books on Amazon.com.